Yo, what's up, everybody? Lisa Anderson, thank you so much for that. Tyler Shep, appreciate that. LV, there you go, brother. Thank you for that. JM says you're going to be back in a bit. All right. There you go, LV. Enjoy the content. That's all we're going to do tonight. Go enjoy. So thank everyone for hanging out. So until the bitter end night on my birthday. Let's go. Brody, what's up, brother? That was the moment of impact. We are ready to roll tonight. Tyler Shep, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Never mind. Thank you, LV. God bless you for that. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Tyler knew the moment. That's one of your favorites, Tyler. That's good, man. Glad you got to check that out. And Ty Jack says, welcome all visiting peacefully from around this world. Rocksteady, happy birthday to me. Rock Shredstrom. Rick Renstrom is like Science of Strengths. We have a good one. There you go, Tyler. Marina Yemets, hello to you. Real Platinum, thank you so much for that birthday wish. Very kind. Jailed Friend knows, happy 17th birthday. You know that's right. We getting the only 17-year-old with a beard. There you go. He says, you're only as old as you are slow. So keep up it, man. You know that's right. Tyler's like, those synths, it's hard. Yeah, that's Mysteria. Mysteria is one of the greatest keyboardists currently in the world right now. And one of my great friends, man. He did a fantastic job on this one. Anti's going, bring it, brother. Keep bringing it until the bitter end. You know how we do. T-Bird, thank you, bro. Thank you, Tyler. JM Unleashed, there you are, my man. Thank you so much. Rion Von Wick, thank you very much for those birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. My birthday hasn't been on a Monday in a long time, so yeah, it's been kind of interesting today. So, but hey, I've got, I already got my birthday stuff done already today. So I was like, we're hanging out. We're gonna do this album. This album came out June 9th, 2003 as well. So there was a double birthday jam back then in 2003. So we try and celebrate it as much as we can. So with that said, we're moving along to the Until the Bitter End, the opening track. Let's go. Until the Bitter End. That was a crazy one. It's so nice to play with Richard Christie somehow again, playing these tunes. These are the album tracks, and I just removed my guitar out of them. So I got the whole band, Richard, Mysteria, all the singers. So it's really cool to play these particular tracks because that's the real deal. Brings back some good memories, indeed, indeed. All right, a lot of great comments here. We got some super chats. Yo, Kalala says, happy birthday, legend. Thank you, Kalala, for that birthday super chat. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And Donald James dropping one, too. He says, do you have any gray in your hair? I don't detect any. Happy birthday. The wonders of modern technology, Donald. I got to tell you, bro. But thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see what we got here. T-Bird said, on this day in '86, Cinderella's Night Song album was released. Indeed, indeed. You know, on this day in 2003, also Metallica, I think, dropped Saint Anger, which I was a little upset by the record company for dropping it on the same day as Metallica. I was like, yo, dude, are you serious? But it was what it was, man. Two Below, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Tyler knows until the bitter end. Thank you, JM. Nancy is in the house. Oh, goodness. How you doing, Nancy? She says, you've been busy Friday night. She's been busy Friday and Saturday night. We had a tornado and a touchdown in Lubbock and Waco. My gosh. Well, I'm glad you're there helping out because you know there's a lot of craziness probably during that one. So thank you for your service, Nancy, and we appreciate you seeing you tonight. It's been a minute, so I hope you're doing good. All right, Nancy says no deaths reported in Waco reported yet. That's good. That's good. And thank you for those birthday wishes, Nancy. Always great to see you. Dylan, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. There you go, JM. Nancy, I've been doing good. Been real busy. I'm on vacation right now as well, so I'm trying to get some rest. But yeah, otherwise doing great. And thank you for that. It means a lot to me, Nancy. Anti says, thank you all for coming. And as Rick and Stardust, we always say just being here is the most important. And you are not a number. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Donald was feeling that one there. F22 Raptor. Happy birthday, brother. Good to see you. Avi Shark, thank you, my man. Thank you, F22. Luis Paez, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. There you go, Tyler. Fausto Flores Paredes, muchas gracias, amigo. Bienvenidos to you. Thanks, JM. Avi Shark says, me like it a lot. Now, that's what we like to see. Stephen R. in the house. Thank you, brother, for those. I appreciate those birthday wishes. F22, no, I don't have any flying V's. I'll tell you what, though, when I was a little kid, I wanted one real bad because of KK Downey. But then when I went to try one, I was like, this don't feel right. This don't feel right. Anti said, you got to chat with a lot of birthday cake slices. I'm hungry. I could always eat some birthday cake. Gloria Ward, thank you so much. It's great to see you today. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you, Tyler. Ray Freese in the house, brother. How you doing? And thank you for those wishes. I appreciate that. There you go. Donald James got some birthday cakes, cupcakes, and some pancakes. I'm feeling that. David Brose, brother, what's going on, my man? We got plenty to rock tonight. Plenty of rock in the night. There's Tyler. Indy, thank you so much. He said, I hope that you feel all the love we have for you and your music. I do every day. Thank you so much, Indy, for that, and I appreciate you. Alan says, I request one thing. Play all the fluid metal you always play. It always hit me like, my man. You know that's right, Alan. That's the only request we deal with tonight. I appreciate that. All right, so next up on the list, we got Calling on Vengeance. This one's a heavy, hard hitter. Features Matt Sinner from Primal Fear on vocals. Of course, Richard Christie plays all the drums on this one, so let's get to it.
Hanging on to the edge of the night, I steal the light.
Vengeance. There you go. That's a cranker right there. What a tune. Love that one right there. Matt Sinner just killed it on that one. Such a cool jam. I appreciate all the comments. Gloria, thank you so much for those jewels. She had the Sunday, my favorite, ice cream. Party hats and flowers. That's awesome. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. Let's see. F22 Rapper did have a question. He said, what pick do you use, Rick? I use this one right here. The Jim Dunlop Delrin 1.5 millimeter. All my life pretty much. It is the second thickest pick they make, and it's a good one. It's a real good one. Tyler knows that. Calling on Vengeance. That's what's up. David Bro says, happy birthday. Mine was the third. Geminis are nuts. You know that's right, David. Appreciate that. Geminis are crazy, and I know I'm crazy. Thank you, Tyler. Avi says, medicine to my ears. There you go. Donald James says, epic. And that's what I'm talking about. T-Bird says, Rick identifies as fluid metal. Indeed, indeed. I identify as a metalhead. For sure, for sure. J.M. Elish, thank you, brother. Anti said, turn it up, everybody. Get your stereos pumped. Evan Kelly, thank you, brother. Good to see you. Appreciate that. J.M. Elish, there you go. Hail Mary Recordings, thank you so much for that birthday wish. I do appreciate that. T-Bird says, can you smell what Rick is cooking? We cooking up heavy metal tonight. Tyler said, great songs. Thank you, Tyler. That was a great record. I'm surprised it all came together the way it did, because that was my first, and I didn't have a lot of experience producing and putting records together, but made it happen. I made it happen. I can't believe it. That was a crazy, great experience for me, honestly. J.M. Elish, thank you, buddy. Don says, you play all these tracks through OBS? It sounds like really good to me. Yeah. Everything's in my Studio One. Outputs into OBS, absolutely. That's the way you do it. Indy, thank you so much. Adam B, there you go, brother. Bob Maori says, hell yeah, Rick, 100%. Respect from his end. Good to see you, Bob. Thank you so much, brother. Anti's got it right there. The hashtag science of shredding. That's how we do around here. That's how we do. Kalala, thank you there. JM says, making that guitar sing. You know how we do, brother. Oh, let's see. Kalala dropped a ton of jewels. Whoa, Kalala, thank you so much. The guitar jewels, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that, Kalala. That's awesome. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. Ray knows. Cool, we rocking now, that's for sure, Ray. Thank you, JM. Appreciate that, brother. There's Juji. She says, yes, happy birthday. Thank you, Juji. Much appreciated. Donald James, there you go. Thank you, Indy. F22 asked what I think about Schecters. I don't have an opinion on it, so I've never played one. I do have a friend that is endorsed by them, and he plays them, and he says they're really good. So I can only go by his opinion, and they're probably pretty good, honestly. Adam B, thank you, brother. Donald James says, how do you get the high octave harmonic? Though this one, it's the 17th fret G string. So. Just open note, just tap on the, or just play right over the 17th fret. Get that high one. That's the high one. Poison Daggers, what's up, brother? Good to see you too, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Let's see. Well, this looks like a party here tonight. That's what I'm talking about. We got a nice birthday party here tonight. This is what I was hoping for. It's good to see everyone. The community is a wonderful one here, and we have a great time, so I appreciate everyone hanging out. Clary says, time for Ingrid to retire now. The king has arrived. I appreciate that, man. That'd be dope. I would love to get up there, man, for sure. Dylan says, oh, I have one of those purple picks. I like them, but I have to send you one of my picks. That's true. Yeah, these things, they don't bend. They don't bend. So there's no latency. When you hit the note, there's no bending of that. So there's no latency between your pick and the note being played. That's why I use them. Indy's got right there. Please make sure you sub, share this out, and shred that like button. We'd appreciate it. Evan Kelly, thanks for that super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Gloria says, how was your birthday? I'm pretty good. I slept in. I woke up naturally. We went to Chili's, so we had a little nice lunch at Chili's. That was delicious. And we've been hanging out ever since. And I had to probably get ready for this show. I had to brush up on all these songs. I haven't played a bunch of them in a while. George Kaplan, thank you so much for those birthday wishes, dude. I appreciate that, man. Anti's got it right there. This is the Until the Bitter and album, full playthrough, 22nd anniversary right now as we speak. There you go, Juji. Happy 22nd anniversary. Absolutely, absolutely. Donald says he can't find that guitar. Harmonics are not so fun on his something on mine. Maybe depends. But maybe on Saturday, buddy. We'll go through it Saturday so we can get it figured out fully for you. There you go, Tyler. Kevin Swadley in the house. How you doing, brother? Always great to see you, my friend. Let's see. Gerald Ruggiero, thank you, brother. Appreciate the birthday wishes there. Much indeed. F22 says, what are the pros of having a Floyd Rose, Rick? I'm trying to get a third guitar, and I don't know if I'm getting a Floyd Rose or a fixed bridge. I think for me, it's always been, I like the floating bridge. I like the way it feels. I like the way I can do a lot of whammy tricks. Of course, you can do that too. You get the harmonic squeals going. So a lot of cool stuff. But I always find it. But yeah, it depends on the Floyd Rose you get. These are old Floyds. They still make them. They're made by I can't even think of the name of it right now because I'm messed up. But yeah, these are German Floyd Roses. They're the best ones out there. I can't think of Shaler. I'm so stupid. My brain isn't thinking right now. But yeah, Shaler bridges. You can go online and buy them these days still. The same exact one this is. You can buy online today. Absolutely. Albert in the house. What's up, Hawk brother? Good to see you, man. Evan says locking systems helps the string stay in tune better. That's true too. That's true. Gloria said, I'm glad you're having a good, relaxing birthday you deserve. I appreciate it, Gloria. I've been working hard this year with my job and with YouTube, so I need some rest. Brian Shanley, happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much, brother. There's another year on the sun. You know that's right. Now, it's always good to see you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you hanging with us. And we shall. Poison, are you a fan of Eddie Van Halen? I'm not a super fan. I totally respect what Eddie Van Halen did and all that kind of cool stuff, but I never got into learning how he played or anything like that. But I did love all the old Van Halen records. All the original Van Halens with David Lee Roth were my favorites to listen to. Indy's got a link there. Check out their merch store and buy yourself a gift on his birthday. We got plenty of cool shirts and things like that. So if you're into t-shirts and fun stuff, check it out. So we're going to move along here. Next song is called Kingdom for Ransom. This features Rob Rock on the vocals. And this is a message that still rings true today. Because we are a kingdom to ransom in this world, aren't we now? Kingdom for Ransom. That's a great song right there. And like I said, it rings true today. It still rings true today. Let's see what's up. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I think I got the setup wrong here. Okay. Symphony 40's next. Okay, I do have it right. I don't remember the exact placement of all the songs for this one. But there we go. We got it right. All right, great comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight on this big birthday anniversary jam special. We appreciate you. Albert says, hit us with spear. No, not tonight, brother, not tonight. But maybe if we have time later. We're moving along, so we'll see. We'll see. When we're done with the album, we'll see how much time we got left, and we might sneak that in there. We might sneak it in there. Evan says, you need a flex cap in your shop. But yeah, the baseball caps in that shop are kind of lame. There's one that's really nice. It's an Adidas one, but it's a little more expensive. But we'll have to look. I was looking into it, but man, yeah, some of those are pretty low quality, if you ask me. Carter T, I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you so much. Tyler Shep knows Kingdom for Ransom. There you go, indeed. Thank you. Thanks, Carter. Juji says, righteous rock right to the soul. You know how that is. T-Bird says, Rick needs to start selling miniature Mars Null amps. I know. I need to make a shirt. Maybe I'll make a Mars Null shirt. How about that? Thank you, Tyler. Thanks, Hawk. Appreciate you, brother. JM Unleashed, thank you. Evan said, he got some early Iron Maiden vibes from his vocals. Oh, yeah. Rob Rock is he was big back in the day, man. He's got the very Dio, Lou Graham voice. Amazing, amazing. Laura Backlund, how you doing, Laura? Good to see you there. F22 says, if you could buy a guitar right now, which one would it be, Rick? I would probably just buy a custom shop Jackson and have him make me one of these. Probably that's about it. Yeah, that's what I'd like. Just a custom shop Jackson. Anna Fontenette says, can you play Be There by the Akula? Bro, you just missed it, man. We played it like 3 songs ago, man. I'm sorry, bro. You missed it, man. But maybe next time we'll play it for you. For sure. Mortal Horde Warrior says, calm down. You're making all this experience plays like newbies. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Tyler. F22 Raptor, there you go, bro. Gary Cornelius says he does get an amazing sound and tone from his setup, as good as I've heard. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. I worked very hard to get the best sound possible to come through this YouTube, man, for sure. Metal Mark says, happy birthday, Rick. Do you know the happy birthday song? If I sure don't. Tyler played like a 30-second note version of Happy Birthday for me last night. So that's all I needed. That's all I needed. JM at least, thank you, brother. Thanks, Jude G. There you go, Anti. T-Bird says, yep, a Marshall mini amp and a Rick Renstrom signature pedal. That's what I'm talking about. Evan, thank you, brother. JM says, top-notch sound and music for sure. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. F22, I don't use an amp right here. I use Amplitude 5, a plug-in, but I do have Marshall's JCM 2000 DSL100s here. Anti-S says, Rob lost any range. He sure has not, buddy. He has not. And he's in his probably 60s now. Just go listen to the latest Impellitteri album. He smokes it. He smokes it. Judy says, am I too late for the King? You are sure not. That's later on. So Kingdom for Ransom was first. The King is later. So you have not missed a thing. Michael Fairbank, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. It's been a minute, but I've been well. Thank you, brother. Good to see you again, man. And thank you, Michael, for those birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. All right, we're going to keep on moving us along here. We got Symphony 40, the album track version with Richard Christie, of course, and my friend Mysteria on keyboards. Some good stuff here. Let's go. Y'all know this one. Oh yeah, Symphony 40. The OG version right there. That's a great one. That is a fun one to play. It's so much more fun to play with Richard Christie, I'll tell you what though. All right, let's move along. We get that ready to go. A lot of great comments. I do appreciate everyone hanging out tonight on this birthday anniversary jam. We do appreciate you. We do appreciate you. All right, let's see. And thank you for those birthday wishes, Michael. I do appreciate that there. Rich O'Laughlin, hello to you, bud. Chris Liggett in the house. How you doing? Jew G knows. F22 Raptor asks, what strings do you use? I use Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s. Again, my whole life I've been using those things. They're the best. Anti's got one of my plugins that I would use, the Neural DSP for it in the Nameless X. Fantastic amp for rhythms and some leads. But for my lead stuff, I use Amplitude 5. That's the best for me for the leads. Absolutely. Shroom Shard, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. Tyler Shep knows Symphony 40. Leo, thank you, buddy. There you go, Ju G. Thank you, Chris. Anti knows the 40. Evan says, I look like one of those car dashboard bobbleheads when this song plays. There you go, man. Rich O'Laughlin, thank you very much, my brother. Appreciate that. Michael says, you're welcome, brother. It's good to see you. Absolutely, man. Hope you've been well. Tyler said, awesome. Yeah, that's a good one there. That's a fun one to play. It's a feel-good song. Symphony 40 is a feel-good song, I'll tell you what. Chris Liggett says, that's a mighty fine picking and a grinning there. You know that's right, brother. Dylan asked, do you have a P.O. box? Well, I might send you a couple of pics so you could try a couple styles. They are some I've been using for years, and they've held up. Interesting, dude. Yeah, you're the second person in the last 48 hours that asked for a P.O. box. I had one, and I let it lapse, so I need to go renew it, but I'm going to take care of that next day or so. Unfortunately, I bought a P.O. box last year, and I got like 2 things the whole year, and I was like, what's the point of me paying for this P.O. box when I only get 2 things? But it's all good. We'll get that together. Bob says, happy birthday, Rick. Thank you. He says, Angus Young, are you today, brother? I am 54 years young. And this is on Google. You can find this on Google. Wonder if they wished me happy birthday today. But yeah, 54 years old and still going. We're still working. We're still trying to make it in this world, but we appreciate you, brother. Dylan says, I wouldn't mind making picks and plectrums once I get the machine figured out. Nice, dude. Nothing wrong with that, man. Kitty Cat Bat, hello to you. JM Unleashed, there you go, brother. Evan says, pink bubblegum from me today. There you go. JM says, Mozart would be proud. I would hope so. I would appreciate that. Anti's got that. Welcome all visiting peacefully from around the world. Rock steady. I'll be shredding the birthday cake and the Until the Bitter End album today, the 22nd anniversary. Matthew Valentine, hello to you. F22 Raptor asks, do you recommend single pickup guitars? Single pickup? I guess you're just gonna play rhythms or something. Maybe, I don't know. I could never play with them. I always like the neck pickup for my solos and the bridge pickup for my rhythms. But they're out there though. The single ones just have a one humbucker and that's it. But I never got into that. I always wanted 2 at least. Anthony Martosha, hello to you, brother. Shake the Stars, thanks for that birthday wish. Appreciate you. Ruben Valdez as well. Thanks for those birthday wishes. Kevin O'Deal in the house. How you doing, brother? Matthew says, my girlfriend's birthday was June 7th. She's 56. Nice, dude. We're just getting younger and younger around here, aren't we? Well, I appreciate that, man. A lot of June birthdays where I'm around, but yeah, I appreciate that, man. Juji got the cakes and the cupcakes. There you go. Ruben Valdez, you know that's right. Tyler said Mozart's clapping loudly, and that's what I'm talking about. Evan knows back pickup for rocking out and the front one for the blues tone for me. There you go. Gary says, very young, looking for 56. I thought you were about 36. Well, 54. But I feel like I'm 34 still. I'm probably 14 in my brain and probably 5 years old otherwise. Ken Kramer, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. There's development of Avoid. What's up, Avoid? Good to see you. He says, happy birthday, brother. Hope you have 1,000 more. Thank you, bro. I truly appreciate that, man. I truly appreciate it. It's great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Chris Liggett, thank you, brother, for that birthday wish. You too, Matthew. Thank you for that birthday wish. There you go, Void. Juji says, Geminis unite. You know that's how we roll. Straight Cushion said, I thought you were in your 40s. Damn, not bad for 54. I know, right? I stayed young my whole life. You know, I did party a lot when I was in my 20s, but then I slowed it down. I've never shaved. I stopped razor shaving my face probably in my mid-20s. I just used like a a trimmer and just mowed it down all the time, kept the 5 o'clock shadow. And that's how it worked. So the more you razor shave your face, the more wrinkly you might start looking after over time. So, but that's how I stay young, you know. I try and stay young. Stuntman Steve, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Tyler Shep Shreds, there you go. F22 says, how can I do good pinch harmonics? You got to practice them, buddy. Today's not the day for total lessons. I wish I could show you. We talked about pinch harmonics last night. We're kind of in a hurry. If we have some time a little later, hang out. If I have a little time before 10, we'll go ahead and give you an idea. But there's some ways, man. There's definitely some ways to get your harmonics better. I promise you that. Avoid asking, did Stardust give me a cake with a Malmsteen on the design? You know what? I didn't even get any cake at all. I didn't think about it. I totally forgot about it. I think we're gonna do ice cream or something. But I'm gonna be having some special ice cream tomorrow, and I haven't had it since I was probably for 20 years. I haven't had this ice cream, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, tonight I don't know what we're having tonight. Probably cookies or something. Who knows? But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one here. The next one's called Victim of Paradise, or is that what it's called? I can't remember. Victim's Paradise. What am I thinking? This song's called Victim's Paradise. Rob wrote this about the U.S. justice system back in the day, and you know how things were going on in the 2000s. Things were a little weird in Central Florida in the 2000s, but this one's about those days back then and the justice system in this world. So let's see what we got.
Order. Order.
Victims Paradise. What a tune, man. That was a cool song. I really enjoyed that one. That was a really nice one. It was one of the heavier tunes on the album for sure. Really fun to play. All right, great comments here. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Once again, it's the birthday jam session / 22nd anniversary of the Until the Bitter album, which we are playing in full tonight. Oh, let's see. Gloria Ward, thank you so much for those jewels. I appreciate you. Matthew Valentine says, good luck with your birthday. Peace out. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that, brother. Only about 2.5 hours to go, or 3.5 hours to go anyway. And it's finally over. And I don't have to worry about it until next year. Stuntman Steve, thanks, brother. Kevin on this says, I want a fudgy, though. Oh, yeah, from Carvel ice cream. Those are pretty good. I'm going to Friendly's. I grew up in Ohio, and there was a Friendly's right down the street. It was the best ice cream. It was the best. They had the best everything. The best sundaes, the best shakes. And we found where one's at, and we going there. Anti's got the cakes in the chat. Let's roll them. T-Bird's got to head out and get a Frosty for his girlfriend. There you go, man. Get one. Evan says cake is overrated. There are way better desserts out. That's true. This is true. I don't know if Cold Stone Creamery is open at 10. I might order some Cold Stone if they're open past 10. Once we're done here, we're gonna see. I'm kind of hoping they are. We're gonna get some. Tyler Ship, there you go, brother. Jam Unleashed, thank you so much. There you go, Michael. Thanks for that cupcake. I love them. Anti, there you go. What are those, candles? I like them. There you go, Tyler. Thank you, JM. Leo, appreciate that. Aaron McGinn in the house. Thank you, brother. Straight cushion, there you go. Thank you, man. Evan says Frosty equals beer in Australia. A Frosty here is a thing at Wendy's. But yeah, there's a soda company called Frosty as well. But I'm pretty sure T-Bird's getting a Frosty from Wendy's for his girl. Now I feel that. Can't beat a good Frosty. Thank you, Michael. CK, what's up, brother? Thank you so much. First Kind, thank you too. Thank you, Kevin. Let's see, Juji, thank you very much. I don't think you've ever heard that one. Me play that one, Juji. So that's a good one. A brand new one for you, probably. TK Magic Shop, what's up, brother? Thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate that. Anti said, Rick Renstrom, someone came to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and all is out of bubblegum. I know. That's how we rolling tonight. Thank you, JM. Appreciate that. TK says, Rick is always killing it every stream. You know how we do, brother. Thank you for that. Well, let's see. I think we're almost done. Okay, let's see. Thank you, TK. JM, thank you. Juji got a happy birth sleigh. You know that's right. Thank you, TK. Straight Could said, I'm making some ribs. You still have an hour on the smoker. There you go, man. TK gave it a 10 out of 10. I appreciate that. Donald says, Rick playing enhances the whole song. Yeah, I feel that, man. Thank you, brother. Evan says, is Chili's like taco in Mexican? No, Chili's is, I don't know, it's almost Americana food, pretty much the hamburgers and chicken wings and chicken strips and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good old-fashioned American restaurant mostly. Anti says, tell the truth, did you restring before live? I sure didn't, no. These strings are holding up real nice. I've been cleaning them all the time. These been holding up real nice right now. They're like the strings right now in their perfect form right now, really. That boy says 6'9". That's an easy birthday. You know that's right, man. I was kind of glad I wasn't born in 1969. I'd been 6'9", 6'9". That'd have been wild. Yeah. Let's see. TK says, Friendly says the best sampler, mini mott sticks, waffle fries, and yeah, we're probably going to get some of that too. Donald wants that creme brulee. That's a good too, man. I wouldn't mind some tiramisu, though. Those are pretty good, too. There you go, Tyler. Donald, he says brulee is some good shit. I know, man. K-Dog, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Scafelight says, hey, dude, I always stop by. Thank you, man. Always stop by to watch your... I appreciate it, Scafelight. Very cool of you. Fred Hinkle in the house all the way from the cornfields of southern Indiana. It's great to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well out there today. Glenn Kamada in the house. How you doing, Glenn? Good to see you, bro. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. All right, what we got next? All right, a classic, Opus Licks. And this has the acoustic section in the middle, even though I'll just turn my volume down and make it a little cleaner sounding. Yeah, this is a good one. I love this album track of this. This came out really, really nice. So check this out. Opus Licks, one of my favorite instrumentals of all time. Let's go. Couldn't find the last note. That's a cool one there. I love that one. That was a big hit for me. If anyone remembers back in like late 90s, there was a thing called MP3.com. And that thing was like on the instrumental charts for like 12 weeks, #1, that song. I made a lot of money from that MP3.com back then. I remember it very well. That was really cool. I wish they had that. They used to pay like 25 cents for every play. I think they were crazy, but you know, I made a bunch of money from that. It was pretty cool. I made enough money to go to the Indianapolis Formula One race at Indianapolis. It paid for my trip. It was fun. All right, let's see. Evan Kelly said, my birthday is on the June 20th. You got ribs for me in store. There you go, brother. Michael Fairbank, thank you so much for that super chat, brother, and that birthday wish. Thank you so much, dude. Very, very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. Don says he won't be throwing anything on the grill until tomorrow. All right, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow a holiday? I don't even know. I'm on vacation, so every day this week is a holiday for me, pretty much. Dwayne Sanders, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Very kind of you and appreciate you, brother. Tyler Shep knows that Opus licks. There you go. Thank you, Donald. Raphael says, which band is the last song played? This is everything you hear is on my album. And in case no one doesn't know, you can go to my channel, my YouTube channel here, and the entire album is free for streaming under the Releases tab. You just go to my channel, click on the thing that says Releases. The entire album is there for free. Listen to it as many times as you like. Kevin O'Neill's knows the Fribble. Yes, sir, my friend. The Fribble is the best milkshake on the planet, provided by Friendly's Restaurants. I don't know if I'll be getting I'm getting a Reese's Pieces peanut butter sundae. That's what I'm getting, 100%. Maybe I'll get a Fribble for the ride home. Jam at least, thank you, buddy. Rafael, obrigado, mi amigo. Thank you so much, man. Indy, thank you so much. Casey said he just got home from work and already has me relaxing. Well, there you go, brother. Joe Mama says Rick has a beautiful soul. Who couldn't love this guy? I appreciate that, Joe Mama. I try. Straight Cushion knows him some Portuguese. Very nice, man. JM Elise, thank you, brother. Vibe says, all right, we vibing today. We know we are. That's how we do, buddy. There you go, Casey. Straight Cushion said, this is a heavy Desperado feel to it. I like this track. That's a cool one. That was a fun one for me to write back in the day. Jackson says, happy birthday. Makes me happy to see you doing stuff. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you, man. Tyler knows what's up. Goofy Goober, happy birthday. He says, thank you so much, brother. He says his dad's birthday's on Sundays. Very nice, man. Well, hope y'all have a great, fun day on Sunday. Isn't Father's Day on Sunday, too? I don't know when Father's Day is this year. I forgot. Let's see. Zio Fender, how's it going, buddy? I keep forgetting to turn this live chat on. I might be missing a few messages, so I apologize if I missed any messages. Okay, there we go. Got the live chat on. Let's see. Glenn Kamasa at Rick Shreds Hard. You know how we do, Glenn. Good to see you there. Thank you, brother. Zio Fender in the house. Make sure you check out Zio's YouTube page. Indy's got the link for you. Gary Cornelius says, like surfing on a tidal wave. There you go, buddy. Lisa Anderson, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's awesome. It's been a nice birthday today. Probably one of the best birthdays I've had in a long while, honestly. Because usually I don't celebrate it at all. Usually I just disappear, turn off my phone and disappear and just do whatever. But today, it's like, what the heck? Let's get on here and have some fun. JM Unleashed, thank you, brother. Indy's got Lisa Anderson's YouTube page too. Make sure if you can click on the link, give her a sub. We'd appreciate it. And Lisa came back and said, check out Indy. So yeah, we dropping links like crazy here. So make sure you check out Lisa and Indy. We appreciate both of them here. Anti's got the link to the release. So if you see the link Anti's got here, click on that. That'll take you right to my album here on YouTube. Casey Chess on the 15th. Gotcha. So Sunday the 15th, very nice. It works out both ways. He gets a Father's Day and a birthday. Double the presents. So that's how it rolls, man. Thank you, Indy. I appreciate that. All right, what's next on the list? So that was Opus Licks. All right, it's time for the King. We're about to get the King going here. Let's do this. Where is the King? Here it is. All right, another one. As you know, the album's called Until the Bitter, and the whole album has a slight concept, to the end of the world. What could happen when we get close to that time. And of course, the king is, if you know, you know who the king is, and he will be coming back. He will be coming back. So Rob wrote some beautiful lyrics for this. It's very time appropriate, and it's been time appropriate since he wrote it. So this one's called "The King." Let's get to it. right, the King. The King, the King. What a cool song that is. The classic, the classic 80s style metal jam for sure. All in the 2000s. I really, I live in, my brain lives in the 80s. I had a video the other day, like I said, I think my brain lives in the 80s, and that's just how I write, I write like it's the 80s, and I want always that style to be around, so. That's a great tune, and Rob Rock really put the life into it, that's for sure. That's for sure. A lot of great comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out yet again. Macario Cordera's in the house. He says, rock on, my brother. Rock on. Always do me an awesome. Make it cry. Make it sing. That's why we love you, my brother, because you were awesome. And thank you so much, Macario. Always love you having here. Love having you here. I can't even talk. And appreciate you. All your great comments, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Juji knows. Glenn Kamada knows. That's right. JM Unleashed. There you go. There you go, Juji. Thank you, JM. Anthony Warren's got the gallop of war. Absolutely, man. That's a heavy gallop there. See, there you go. Anthony said, for all I asked about the King, he's playing it now. Absolutely. We will play it. If it's on the album, we're playing it. And we might be finished early here. We only got a couple more to go, so we might have a special bonus tracks. Special bonus tracks for everyone. Michael Fairbank, thank you, brother. Trevor Miller says, what's the name of the artist and song and artist? It's called The King by me, Rick Renstrom. And once again, it's here on my channel, Trevor. If you like, just go to my YouTube page and look for the releases tab, and it's right there. The entire album is available for streaming for free. Sky Candy is back. Good to see you, Sky Candy. Hope you're doing well. Very good to see you. Indy, thank you. Asman bin Ahmad, there he is. Good to see you, brother. Thank you, Lisa. Michael Fairbank dropping that super chat, man. You rocking tonight, brother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Juji said an absolute slay. Absolutely. That's a cranker. I'd love to play that song live, and like with the real band and stuff. I think that would be pumping live. That's a fist banger right there for sure. Head banger, fist pump, all that stuff. Thank you, Glenn. Osman, glad to see you too, buddy. Hope you're doing well tonight. Chat says, Anti says, drop down cakes in the chat. It's birthday tape. It's a birthday today. Laura says, I'm enjoying your live stream. Thank you, Laura. Always glad to have you here. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you, JM. Appreciate them. Juji says, here comes the cake. True that. True that. Stardust need to find out if Cold Stone Creamery open past 10. Check it out. Let me know. Let's see. There you go, Don. Appreciate that, brother. Glenn said, that brought me back to the 80s. I love it. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Osman. Appreciate that birthday wish. Very nice of you, man. Gary Cornelius says, same 80s for me. I know, right? I would just love to live back there. Couch Broccoli in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you again. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And thank you so much for those birthday wishes. That rocks, man. Lisa got all the goodies. She got the cakes and the cupcakes and some pancakes. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. Might have some pancakes this week, Pancakes might be nice this week. Evan says power metal is alive and kicking in Europe. I know. It's still going strong. And in Japan, too. Japan as well. The U.S. got their own kind of, everything's deathcore, metalcore, this core, that core. I just want power metal, man. I just want heavy metal. I don't want no core. I don't want this core, that core, that. I want some metal. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We got almost a couple more chats to go. Anthony is a starstruck. The Lady of Starstruck. It's a beautiful song. One of my favorites. Evan Kelly never saw Couch Broccoli before. That's awesome. Eduardo Campos from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Good to see you. Sky Candy still hanging. That's awesome. It's great to see Sky Candy again. It's been a minute, Sky Candy. Hope you've been well. Macario says, always do what you do best, my brother. Rock on, make it cry. Love to hear it. Play, but also love to make it cry. You know that's right. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate the birthday wishes. And Macario says, it's your birthday, my brother. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Happy birthday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got 2 hours and 45 minutes left, and my birthday will be over. So I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Here's Huey with his daily reminder, Max Webster's Battle Scar. You know what? I sat down the other day. I was like, what's that tune he talked about again? I can't remember it, man. Max Webster's Battle Scar. All right, I'm going to try and remember that. Sky Candy, I'm doing great. How are you doing? It's great to see you. T-Bird said, just made it back with a couple of Frosties. I see, I told you he was going to Wendy's. I knew it. Arthur, thank you for the birthday wishes, brother. Thank you, buddy. We got a couple more tunes here, and then we're going to go till 10 o'clock, so we'll see what else we got. But I think there's 3 more album tracks left, and then we'll see what kind of time we got for some other fun stuff. Let's see. Algorithm, thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Sky Candy said, I'm sorry, Rick. I've been so busy. Nothing wrong with that. You know what, Sky Candy? Life always comes first. Let me tell you from experience, life always comes first. So we appreciate you whenever you get a chance to hang with us. Very kind. Shake the Stars, thank you, brother. Much love to you. I hope you have a great rest of your night, my friend. Thank you, sir. All right, the next one, Towers of Babylon. See, this is where the asteroid comes from. The Tower of Babylon, because that's what like I said, Until the Bitter End is about the end of the world, and we're going to shred till the end. That's how we roll. That was my mentality. I'm going to keep shredding till the end of time. So we're going to do it until the bitter end. This is called Towers of Babylon, and this is about where the asteroids come from. So let's go. That's a cool one there. Coincidentally, we did play that live. Me, Wade, Richard, and Steve Elder played that live once. And there's a video of it here on YouTube somewhere in the world. That's a cool one, though. Not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got next here. I think what with the next song. The next song, I haven't popped this up. Let me see if I can get this going here. Yeah, let's see. I almost forgot to do this tonight. Let's see if we can get this t-shirt popped up, because the next tune is a wonderful classic. There we go. Let's pin that up on the chat. This is the Fire Within t-shirt. That is the next song coming up. So if you want to get yourself a Fire Within t-shirt for this next song, check it out. And let's see, we got a lot of great comments here. I got to run through them here. Oh, let's see. Remember that. Okay, Sky, I remember Sky Candy was the last one. Happy birthday, Rick, and I'm doing great. That's great to hear. And thank you so much, Sky Candy, for those birthday wishes. Anthony Oren dropping that super chat, brother. Thank you so much. He says, happy birthday. Have a duo on me. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to get this new dude. There's like a dragon fruit Mountain Dew. I'm looking for that. So I might just get me one of those. Appreciate you, brother. Lisa says she'd be right back. The dogs want out. No doubt, no doubt. Thank you, Couch Broccoli. Indy knows shred till the end. That's how we do it. Dariel says, happy birthday. Today's my brother's birthday also. Wait, it's your birthday, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So another person in the world with a June 9th birthday. That's awesome, Dariel. We'll make sure you wish him a happy birthday for me. We appreciate that. I don't know too many people that have the same birthday as me. A couple. Les Paul apparently has the same birthday as me. And what's that girl's name from the Star Wars prequels? Natalie Portman. She got the same birthday as me too. Pretty crazy. D-Ray said he thought asteroids came from that one planet. I know, right? I know. Anti says he loves the albums that have vocals and instrumentals. Right? Yeah, it was when I got signed, the label's like, what I want to do. I was like, well, I've got a bunch of instrumentals and I have a bunch of other tracks, vocal tracks. We should do like a mixture of your best instrumentals and then your best vocal tunes. And I knew a lot of people in the world, and I was like, all right. So then I started looking for singers and stuff. So yeah, it worked out, and it's a good mix. It's a very nice flow. The whole album flows very nicely with that section set up like that. Jerry says, let's go, happy freaking birthday. God is giving you another year of life. What a blessing. And it's absolutely, God bless you, and thank you for that, man. We're going to keep trying. Jude, you said the vocals add a nice layer. Absolutely, absolutely. Indy's got some links to my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo. She says, show Rick some birthday love. If you're into that donating mood, any money that we get here always goes right back into the channel. So we appreciate it. It only helps us out even further to keep going and sound better and look better. Evan says, see you in the old people's home ripping out love ballads for old ducks. There you go, man. Jake in the house, thank you, brother. Hebert said, if Leonard Cohen made a metal song, there you go, man. I'll go say, honest to goodness, metal here, that's right. Dario, that's awesome, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Good to know. Anti's got it right there. Welcome all you visiting peacefully from around this world. Rock steady. Today is Rick Renstrom's birthday. Shred the cake. And we're doing the Until the Bitter End 22nd anniversary playthrough. We've got 2 songs left from that album. JM Elish, thank you. Thank you, Jake. There you go, Laura. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see. Got more comments than I expected. Let's see, there we go. Glenn Kamada, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Anti's got a link to my Sweetwater page. Everything that you hear and see, I use, except for the guitar, of course. You can buy on the Sweetwater page. If you have any questions at all about the equipment that I use that's on that page, feel free to reach out to me through the comments or anywhere. I'll be happy to answer those. Let's see. Donald said he was listening to this song earlier. There you go, man. JM Elish, thank you, brother. Daryl said, same, Donald, driving with this song is sick. There you go. Algorithm, appreciate that. Thank you, Indy. Thank you, Michael. Eduardo, there you go, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Donald said, make sure you have your memberships on. It's in the settings or else you won't get a gifted membership. Uh-oh. Tyler did something. Jake said, it's rad that you send tracks to Tyler Shea. Absolutely. Tyler's the only person on this planet that can play my songs. So I feel more fitting that he has the track, the original track, so he can play over them. And it's awesome. It only helps me. The more he plays it, the more people know about me, and I make a little couple bucks off the side, couple pennies off the side when he plays them. So it's all good to me. And we love Tyler. I'm all there for helping Tyler reach his goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? All right, Jamie said he'd be right back. Let's see. All right, Donald James, he hooked 5 people up with gift memberships. You the man, Donald. Check that out. Let's see who got him. Couch Broccoli. We ain't seen Couch Broccoli in a minute. He rolls up. He gets himself a membership. That's awesome, Couch Broccoli. This was the best day for you to come by. Good to see you, man. Glad you've been here with us, man. Lex G's a great dude. He's been in here quite a bit lately, so he got himself a membership. XX Rage got him one. Nice. A-Rod and Paint Dude one. Very, very cool. That's awesome. You're welcome, Dario. Let's see. Anti's got some info there. Rick Renstrom, War of Thrones, Leash Law. Those are the names of my former bands. My most influenced guitarists are Yngwie, Richie Blackmore, Uli John Roth, Al DeMille, and Andy LaRocque. And so if you want to play like me, you better learn those guys first, because that's where I learned my stuff. Jake says, you're going to be on the Jared Dines Club? Indeed I am, buddy. Both Tyler and myself got into it. Jared should have the video out pretty soon. He was on tour for a couple months. He finally finished the tour, and he's finishing all his projects. So that video should be out pretty soon here. Let's see. Daryl said, "Wait, what is the membership? If you join the team, the VIP channel, you get a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, some private videos that no one else gets to see, members-only videos. I also do backing tracks that I upload for all the guitar players. I'm still working on stuff for the non-guitar players, but we're trying to put all kinds of cool stuff up there." Donald says, "I hope my membership's gifts don't fall on trolls." Usually not, buddy. Any trolls that come in here, Donald, don't worry. They are hidden from the channel. They're eradicated and banned for life. So there you go. Dario, I think you need to be on a browser. If you go to my channel, you'll see a join button on there. Abdullah, thank you so much, brother. There's Tyler. I know Tyler likes that. Tyler always enjoyed that Tower of Babylon's one there. There you go, Anti. All right, let's see. We're moving through. Donald said he was attempting Speeder today. It's a hard song. Yeah, that one's crazy. It gets me too sometimes. You're welcome, Dario. Trevian Schleck, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well tonight. Derail's in the house. Happy Monday to you, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. Let's see. Glenn said, "Rick, what do you think of Marty Freeman?" I think Marty's great. He's an amazing dude. I've met him. I've known him since 2004. Surprisingly, he came to one of my shows in Tokyo, Japan. Unbeknownst to me, I'm just sitting there, and here comes Marty Freeman walking in. He's like, "What's up, guys?" I was like, "Huh? Marty Freeman?" I was like, "Wow." That's cool. I got to talk to him for quite a while. And my band did open for Marty in 2016, I think it was. He's a super dude, man. A great player, too. I love that guy. Derail, my day's been going very well, man. It's a very nice day today. I'm on vacation, so that's how we roll. Let's see. Trevian, I never learned it. I kind of have an idea of it, but I never sat down and learned it. I wish I had time to learn stuff, but I sure don't. The time that I have is spent on writing songs. That supports my future, not playing other people's stuff, but I appreciate it, man. Dimebag wrote some dope stuff, man. Tyler says, "Could memberships be sent to non-subscribers?" I'm not sure. That's a good question. I don't believe so. I think you have to be at least a subscriber and have your gifts turned on. Good to hear, Derail. Good to hear. Let's see. Thank you, Arculus. Jake, the memberships, I think you have to be on a browser, on the internet, a browser, and then look for the join button on someone's page or on their videos as well. Let's see. Tyler said, "No way, that's great." Yeah. If you're talking about Marty Friedman, I got a picture. I keep forgetting. It's a picture sitting over there. I keep forgetting to bring it up. But yeah, that was wild. It was very wild. And we talked for a while. He actually introduced me to some people from ESP Guitars that night too, and I was like, whoa! And I almost went with ESP Guitars back in the day. All right, let's see what we got. All right, the Fire Within shirt is on display, and there it comes. The next tune on the second to last, the penultimate song on the album, The Fire Within. Probably the biggest song I've ever written in my life. Here on YouTube alone, 376,000 views of this video. And it got played across all Europe, Japan, and South America. Did very well on the charts. So let's check it out. This is the OG version straight from the album. Check it out. The Fire Within. Fire Within. What a cranker there. Tell you, Richard and Mysterio on that is so good. So good, man. Fantastic. Gotta love that. We got the shirt promotional right now, so check that out on your screen here. All right, a lot of great comments. I super duper appreciate all of them here. Let's see what we got here. Indy says, hello to everyone coming in. Please subscribe so we can see you here again. I'd love to see you subscribe. I think we're almost to 52,000. We were so close last night. We might have already made it to 52,000. But love to see you come along with us for sure. Tyler knows that one, the Fire Within. Tyler kills that one. Nails it. Love to see it. Algo says one of his favorites for sure. Appreciate that, Algo. Big Mike, thank you, brother. Thank you, Indy. Donald James, appreciate that, brother. Jake is vibing. He says, join at the right time. Sick riffs. There you go, brother. Good to see you, man. There you go, Darrell. Tyler, thank you, buddy. Juji says, hope everyone has a good night, and thanks for joining in. We'd appreciate seeing you here tonight. Laura Backlund, thank you so much. Thank you, Jake. Algo says the change up in tempo right there is so good. Oh, yeah. And Richard, man. Richard's the man. If you don't know who Richard Christie is, he's one of the best drummers on the planet, man. He is just amazing. It's such a cool dude to hang with, and he is just like a machine with like the most human feel you can imagine. It's amazing. Jude, you said fire within, putting smoke on my water. There you go. Bob Maori knows, unleash the beast. There you go, brother. Indy said, yes, feeling that fire. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Indy. Chris Kelly, appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for that. Glenn Kamada, thank you, dude. Let's see. All right, Anti's got a message for everyone. Chat matters, lurkers matter, loungers matter, and rock shredstrom matters. Absolutely. Straight cushion, thank you, brother. T-Bird said, I like that ride symbol. Yeah, I think Richard used Zildjian stuff back in the day. If I remember correctly, but yeah, Richard had a smoking nice kit, man. He had a real nice drum set. And he was endorsed by, I think, by Zildjian or somebody. Yeah, I think Zildjian. Yeah, sweet, man. He had a great drum sound. Oh, Chris Kelly, thank you, Indy. Chad Juji said harpsichord for life. You know that's right. Thank you, Jake is vibing. Arculus says Rick plays with so much soul. True, one of the greats. Thank you, Arculus. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Let's see, Eduardo, thank you, brother. Thank you, Tyler. Gloria, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Algo says you are already at 5. He says he sees 52. Nice. One step closer to that 100,000, everybody. We're going to get there soon. Someday. Hillbilly Hans, hello to you, bud. Independent, Indy says a 52K. Yes. Thank you, Evan. Charlie Escobar, how you doing, buddy? Tyler says, so I shine the light in the lake in the backyard and see 2 eyes staring. I say, what? Oh, no. What'd you find out there? Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Anti says, Rick Renstrom official, 52,000 rockers, not numbers. That's how we roll, man. Big Mike knows Richard is an atomic clock. He is. He's an amazing dude. And he's back doing stuff again. He's starting to play drums again. He was at a charity event in Kansas City and did some drumming out there, man. It's if you follow Richard on Instagram, he's got some videos of it. It's very cool to see. Richard still got it, man. He ain't messing around. Glenn, thank you so much, brother. Take care and appreciate the birthday wishes. You have a great rest of your night, my friend. Charlie Escobar says, much love, Rick. Good to see everyone here. Absolutely, Charlie. Much love to you, brother. Great to see you here, too. Straight Cushion says, oh, he's watching the show. There you go. Gloria Ward, thank you for those jewels. You rock. That's awesome. All right, we got one song left on the album. That is Destiny's. What is it? Destiny's Call. I can't remember the song titles anymore. It's like, wow, I don't play a lot of these songs too much. But yeah, Destiny's Call is last on the list here. And we might have room for one more after that. Let's see what we got to play. Let's take off the shirt. Oh, you know, I totally forgot to pin the shirt. I'm stupid. No one said nothing. All right, just in case. I'll put the shirt up for Fire Within during this song because I forgot to pin it to the thing. But anyway, let's see. Let's go with Destiny's Call. We'll get the album done, and we'll see if we got time for one more, maybe Speeder or something like that. One of y'all's favorites, and we'll do that. But let's go with Destiny's Call, the OG album version. Let's do this. Destiny's Call, the end, the last track, and we got 14 minutes left. Can you believe it? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, let's run through the comments. We'll do one quick one before we leave out of here. And I'm going to go finish my birthday on the couch and see if Cold Stone delivers. Let's see. I think I remember where we left off. Charlie, we've been playing my favorite songs all night, brother. Great to see you here. Thanks for hanging with us. Harry Dog, yo, what's up, Harry Dog? It's been a minute, but hope you're doing okay, man. It's good to see you. Dare say he got to go. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have an amazing night. Thank you, Dario. Appreciate you hanging here. Chad, yeah, we started at 8 p.m. tonight. It's my birthday tonight, so I want to spend the rest of the night chilling. So we do a little earlier tonight than usual. But I appreciate you stopping by, bud. Good to see you, man. Evan says George from Niles is the best drummer he's ever seen live. There you go, man. Niles is a sick band, dude. If you ever see Richard live, then be like, well, Richard, man, Richard's pretty good. But yeah, Richard's amazing. I've also hung out with Gene Hoglan, too. Gene Hoglan's an amazing drummer. There you go. Nashiket announced he said just in time to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you, Nashiket. Good to see you, brother. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yes, this, just in case, yeah, once this stream is over, it'll be available for replay. So you can check it out again if you'd like. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that, man. It's been a nice one today for sure. Eternity, thank you, brother. Tyler, man, you better get that on film. That'd be your next video. The Thing That Stares, and then do some crazy guitar work over it. Nashikid, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Edward Nugent. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate that. Tyler said, that's such a nice one. Thank you, Tyler. That's a fun song right there. T-Bird said the best birthday gift you can give Rick is a like and subscribe to his channel. Indeed, indeed. That is the number one thing. Ginger Wildcat, that's called Destiny's Call. It's on my album here that we've been playing all night. You can go to my channel, of course, and click the Releases tab, and the entire album is there, including that song. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Algorithm knows Destiny's Call. Evan said, we hit cane toad with golf clubs here. And are they big toads, man? That sounds pretty big. Eternity, thank you, brother. Guitar John, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that, man. Anthony Martoshi knows he shredded it. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Lisa says, Rick is killing it tonight. Thank you, Lisa. Been feeling pretty good tonight. I actually got to play a little bit. I practiced the whole album before the stream, so I was ready for it. Guitar just said, someone clip this. He's on fire. It'll be there. Thank you, Nashi Cat. Evan Kelly says, I would love to come to Florida and catch some invasive python snakes. There's plenty of those, man. Jake's vibing. The dexterity you have is a gift, truly. Cigarettes. Thank you, Jake is vibing. I appreciate that, brother. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Let's see. Man, the comments went crazy there. Okay, there we go. Got a lot of comments. Appreciate them. Thank you, Algo. Anthony, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that. What Juji says, she said something about she don't like the python either. I don't like snakes either, honestly. I'm not a fan of snakes. Even if I have friends that have snakes on them, they pull them out like, don't even bring that near me, bro. Don't even bring that snake near me, man. I don't want to be close to that. Guitar John said, dude, I'm going to go practice. You inspire me. There you go, Guitar John. Good to go, man. Thank you, brother. Eduardo Campos, thank you, man. Straight Kush said, you're making a guitar sing, Rick. Thank you, brother. Nashiket, just brilliant. Thank you, Nashiket. I appreciate that comment. Ginger says, how do I make my guitar sound wet? Usually a reverb and a little delay will get it there for you for sure. All right, Anti's voting on Chaotic Calm. The final birthday song will be Chaotic Calm. I think we can handle that. That's a fun one. Chad says, no need for a match with that birthday cake. You made your guitar on fire. I know, right? I'll blow the candles out with my guitar. Ago says, when I was doing DoorDash, Cold Stone does deliver. I just want to make sure they're open after 10. I can't remember when they close. So we got to cut it off right at 10 so I can order just in case. Frandon Leeds, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Tyler said he ain't scared yet. That's what's up. Tyler's a true G. He ain't scared of no ghosts out there. Lisa says, sorry, not much help trying to get the dogs back now. Can't, but no worries, Lisa. It's been a chill night, honestly. I extended this. You had to be a subscriber for 10 minutes to even jump in the chat. So we did that for a reason. So no problem. Appreciate you here. Algo says 10 more likes to 250. Let's do it. Let's see. Donald J says, would you run from that snake? I probably would. I've had friends all kinds of crazy, dude. They got snakes, they got tarantulas, they got scorpions. I'm like, and they pull them out and be like, check out my tarantula. I'm like, get that away from me, dog. Get that away from me. I don't like that stuff, man. Tyler wants speeder. All right, we'll do a quick poll, real quick poll. We're gonna say chaotic or speeder. I type that in, man. Which song? We're gonna say which song? All right, we'll start that poll up now. Chaotic, calm, or speeder? You tell me. We'll see the votes. We got Anti's already got one for chaotic. Tyler voted for speeder. So let's see who goes. Broccoli Boy says, dude, I got a Stratocaster. That's awesome, dude. Very, very nice, man. You cannot go wrong with a Fender Strat, man. There's still the finest guitars made in this world. T-Bird says, did Rick have a guitar-shaped birthday cake? I did not, no. I totally forgot to get any type of cake stuff, man. Like I said, I'm trying to get some Cold Stone up in here, man, maybe. T-Bird says, snakes don't scare me as long as I know they don't bite. I don't know if they don't bite or not, so don't mess with me. Evan says, chores will make your guitar sound like you're playing underwater. There you go, man. A chorus pedal. There you go. Anti says, Rick Renstrom is officially on to vacation. Do not disturb unless you have ice cream and F1 tickets. There you go. That'd be nice. Straight Kush said, I'll vote for speeder too. There you go. We'll get him going. Tyler said, look at my bike crocodile. Tyler, you be riding a bike, man? Thanks, BV Luminous. Appreciate that. Jake Vime says, speeder for the win. Eduardo Campos, you know it, buddy. So what do we got here? It's tight. 56 to 44. We'll give it one more minute. RV says, you should always order Cold Stone real quick. I can't. I'm on my phone, man. I use my phone as a camera for this particular type of streaming. Evan said chaotic for him. It's getting close. Stinkfist, what's up, brother? Don says, I want speeder because I began practicing it today. All right. We got one more. We got about 30 seconds here. Oh, Tyler's talking about a Nile crocodile. You got some Nile crocodiles over there, man? There are some crocodiles and alligators around here for sure. I've seen where I used to work in St. Pete. I get to work, I sit down at my desk, I look outside, and there's a big old alligator, like huge alligator, sitting out in the parking lot outside my window. I'm like, holy moly, man. I was like, I ain't going out for no smoke break yet. I was getting close here. Chaotic 47, Speeder 53. We got about 10 seconds left. I don't know if Stardust has the Uber Eats or DoorDash app logged in. I'm not sure. But if they're open till 10, if they're open till 11 or so, we should be good. All right, it's looking like speeder, everybody. So let's go. Let me pop up speeder. Let's see, speeder. Everyone's screaming for speeder. All right, next time, we'll do chaotic calm for real. All right, ending the poll. Speeder won by an 8% vote. Chaotic was 46. Speeder was 54. All right, we're going to end the poll, and that's where we go. Speeder it is for the final finale. Final birthday song of the night is Speeder. There it was. Actually, was that 9? Oh, man. It was a close call. It was backwards, 54 to 45. That's crazy. All right, last tune of the night, everybody. I want to thank each and every one if you're hanging out here on my birthday. That was very cool. Like I said before, I usually don't do anything on my birthday except turn off my phone, play games, watch TV, sit on the couch, do nothing. But tonight, I was like, you know what? Let's combine the two. We'll do the album play, 22nd anniversary album, and celebrate my birthday all in one shot. How about that? So I appreciate everyone for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. If this song don't do it for you, I don't know what else would, But let's do this. The winner of tonight's final battle, Speeder. Let's do this, and we'll see you on the other side. nice speeder it was. And there you have it. 10 o'clock on the dot. We're done. We're done. That was a beautiful night, beautiful stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Read these comments really quickly, and then we got to get out of here. Well, let's see. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Donald. Nashi Kid said, yeah, that sounds like the perfect birthday. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Donald James, there you go, brother. Thank you, Nashi Kid. Jake's vibing. Thank you much, brother, for those birthday wishes. Much love to you too, man. Thank you very much. Gloria crazy. She said she loved alligators. She caught and moved 3 of them so far. Not past 5 feet though. I'm a woman, not a she-hulk. I feel that. I'd be running and calling wildlife services. Crocodile, alligator, come get it. Thank you, T. Very much love to you, brother. I appreciate that. Juji said amazing set tonight, Rick. A very happy birthday. Thank you. Indy, thank you so much. Hey, Gloria. Tyler said, come on over, Gloria. Get this out of here. Laura Bachland, thank you so much. Algorithm, good to see you, brother. Have a great rest of the night, my friend. Hey, Evan Kelly, no, Steve Irwin was the GOAT. He was, man, he was. Chris Arsenault, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, brother. Great to see you, and thank you so much. There you go, Nashi Ket. Juji knows, there you go. Gloria says, Rick, I hope the rest of your birthday is amazing as you. My friend, much love to you and Stardust. Have a blessed day tomorrow. Thank you, Gloria. Much love to you, too. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We appreciate you, you know. Tyler Shep, there he goes. You know that's right, Frank. Good to see you, brother. And let's see. Almost done here, almost done. Let's see. Judy says, hope you and Stars have a fabulous vacation full of ice cream, video games, and good times. You know that's how we roll. Appreciate that, Judy. Thank you so much. Anti says, post some cake slices in the chat. It's birthday. I got 2 hours left of my birthday. Let's do this. Gloria says, have an amazing rest of your night or day, wherever you are, everyone. Absolutely, absolutely. Gratitude. Thank you, brother. Lex G in the house. Happy birthday, Rick. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, you're making it sound good. You're getting closer every day, every time. A point, couple, point 2, point 3, point 5 here. You're gonna get there, brother. You'll be so close. But yeah, you got it down. You got the idea for sure, man. And no one else, I can bet no one else in this world can play speeder like that. So there you have it. George, there you go. He says, wow, that was worth hearing headphones for. True that, brother. Eduardo Campos, thank you, brother. Indy says, enjoy your coleslaw and the rest of your birthday. Blessings for the years ahead, Rick. Thank you, Indy. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. Donald James says, noise. Lisa, thank you. Juji said, good night, everyone. Great to see you. Absolutely. It was a wonderful night. Raphael, thank you, brother. Banjo Frog, thank you for the birthday wishes. Very kind. Thank you very much, my friend. Edward says, you have a wonderful birthday, Rick, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much, Edward. It's always great to see you, and thank you for that. Let's see. Donald knows. That's metal right there. There you go, Juji. Tyler says, Gloria Irwin, pretty much. Nashiket, great playing as always. Thank you, and have a good one. Thank you, Nashiket. J.M. Alish, thank you so much, brother. Good to see you here, and great to see you, and thanks for the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. Anti said he wanted to hear. He didn't see nothing. He don't answer no questions. For true, man, for sure. Evan, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate those birthday wishes, man. I do appreciate you hanging with us, man. George Cap said thanks, and that was a cool stream indeed. Thank you for hanging with us, George. Always good to see you. You're welcome, Tyler. Donald said he's going to cover a Celebrate metal style. There you go. He said, he trying. All right. Ford Guy, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Jake is vibing. Have a great night. Thank you, Ford Guy. Appreciate you, brother. Very, very cool, man. Good to see you tonight. I think we got it covered. 10:05, not too shabby. 2 hours of my only solo album, the beautiful solo album I put out together. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. And thanks to all the mods for tonight. It was actually a more chill night, which is what we wanted. We wanted a nice chill night with minimal trolls and no requests. We only got a couple, but thanks everybody. Thank you, Eduardo. Appreciate that, brother. Anyway, have a great night. I won't be on tomorrow night. I won't be around for tomorrow night, but I should be back Wednesday, Thursday, and probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, of course. I'll put some. I'll schedule the streams when I'm back tomorrow or whatever. So, I appreciate everyone. Good night, Tyler. Have a great night, buddy. But yeah, everyone have a great rest of your night. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I truly appreciate each and every one of them. And I want y'all to stay safe out there. Take care of each other and be good to each other because that's all we got in this world. All right, everybody. Charlie, have a great one. Thank you for those wishes, my friend. But I shall see you probably on Wednesday night. And y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will tell you all about the story. I'll have to give you all about the stories on Wednesday about what we did. So I'll check y'all later. Have a great night.